dude. Wow, no coup. Representing Red.
They say she's the best. The longest reigning Ring of Honor Women's Champion in history.
They built a throne.
Not a month, not a moment.
She sat on it.
An era.
Athena, longest running, longest anything you want to call it. Time didn't test her, it protected her until now. See, every reign looks permanent until it isn't. Every legend sounds untouchable until somebody touches them. You can keep the records, you can keep the numbers, you can keep the story they tell about you. I'm not here for any of that. I'm here for the moment where it all stops, where the crowd gets quiet, where the air changes, where you realize this feels different. I'm not built for your era. I'm built to break it. You've been at the top so long, you forgot what it feels like to be hunted. I don't chase, I close in. Step by step, breath by breath, mistake by mistake. And you don't make many, but you only need one.
You call her the standard, I call her the line you cross right before everything changes. This isn't about proving anything. It's about taking something. You had your time, you had your run, you had your era. Now you have me, and that's one thing you never had to deal with. On this night and this night.
But here's the part they don't tell you. Records don't win new titles. History doesn't protect you. And dominance, it expires. Now, I'm not here to chase eras. I'm here to start my own. I didn't come this far to be comfortable. I didn't come this far to almost belong. You call her the standard. I call her the moment. The moment you find out who you really are.
Not here to survive, not here to hang, not here to learn. I'm here to take it. And when it's over, it won't feel like the end of a match.
I've heard the stories, I've seen what she's done. But there's one thing she hasn't done. She hasn't beaten me. I'm not here to survive, I'm here to rise.
Athena, the forever champion, defending her ROH women's title against MLP's Taylor Rising.
Watch me do it.
And Taylor Rising looking to rise to the occasion and seize her moment. She enters this matchup a prohibitive underdog. But we all remember the Milan Miracle, right, Don? Oh, we do.
And how about the great Cinderellas, USBC 16-1, or Fairleigh Dickinson doing the same in 2023. Upsets happen, and our champion tonight, who entered 78-0-1 as the Ring of Honor World Champion, who won the title at Final Battle in December 2022. 2022 underlined. She comes in maybe a little bit wounded, both physically and ego-wise. It was just last night on Honor Club Morrow where Athena went 22 minutes with a woman that she brought into professional wrestling, a protege that she thought would stay in her nest, under her wing for the duration of her career as a minion in training, much like Billy Starks has. That's not the case. Maya World wanted the World Championship. 22 minutes, and Diamante and Billy Starks were the difference in Athena retaining. The ego is just a little bit more fragile. Physicality, much more fragile here tonight. The shoe may fit, the slipper may fit for Taylor Rising. We take it to the voice of Ring of Honor, Bobby Cruz, for tonight's championship introduction.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Introducing first to my right, the challenger, wrestling out of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. She is representing MLP Taylor Rising. opponent to my left is wrestling out of Dallas, Texas. She is representing ROH, and she's the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, the Fallen Goddess, Athena.
The fourth ROH Women's Champion, the most successful champion in ROH history, with over 1,200 days reigning as the champion, and as you mentioned, winning the title over 3.5 years ago.
And Mauro, it's not just the fact that she's had the title for this long. We talked about 78-0-1. She is a fighting champion, eviscerating challengers in the proving ground, but also offering title shots.
And you look at the longest title reigns in wrestling history, Hall of Famer Fabulous Moolah's first reign as WWE Women's Champ lasted a decade. Bruno Sammartino, champion for 2,800 days. And the crowd here firmly behind both champion and challenger. And by the way, this is their second meeting for the ROH Women's title. In fact, that last meeting took place in Dawn's hometown of Winnipeg back in March of 2023, with Athena retaining the championship.
I'm a big fan of Athena because I'm a big fan of dominant athletes. And as you described with all your little analytics and your statistics, Mauro, which are very impressive, that's what she is. She is the dominant athlete, in my opinion.
An incredible reign, and of course Taylor Rising would like to see it all end. And it almost ended there for Rising. You heard that like a shotgun blast.
Taylor Rising, tough young lady, grew up in a tough town.
Oh, Hamilton has, what a punch. But Hamilton has forged some incredible pro wrestling luminaries. Angela Mosca, the Missing Link, Billy Red Lions. How about those tag teams? The Sharp Brothers, the Tolis Brothers. But tonight, Taylor Rising would love to add to the list of longtime champions from Steel Town. Oh, beautiful flying head scissors there by the challenger.
And she could add to the Sharp Brothers legacy. Athena's taken that title all over the world, Australia and Japan. A win for Rising could make her international travel schedule much.
Harris thereby Rising really taking it to the champion.
Taylor Rising moves like an athlete.
Shotgun drop.
Very impressive young lady.
And Athena, as Ian mentioned, coming off that tough title defense on Honor Club. There's a Tiger feint kick that lands across the face, and the champion was able to get her hands up, but still feeling the effects of that kick to the face.
And I like that she's following up here, not waiting for Athena.
Oh, wow.
You're right, Don. If she would have waited any longer, goodness!
Drives her back first into the barricade.
You got to close that gap, just like Don said. You got to go fast, or else Athena will take the match to the outside, Mauro, and get control and not relinquish it.
She has definitely turned the tables now, slowing things down. And here's that replay of the high-impact move. And Athena driving the face of Taylor Rising into that apron, the corner of the apron, which, as we all know, one of the hardest parts of the ring.
You know what's harder than that? Those forearms from Athena.
Incredible.
She hits those like no one else.
Now lighting her up with some chops.
Absolutely. Athena not afraid of the physicality. When Athena says, you got to be prepared for the zag. Cover here.
Covered lateral press and only a 1 count. Referee Aubrey Edwards officiating. Oh, and a knee right to the back. And Athena now beginning to turn up the offense, driving those knees right into the side of Rising.
Athena reminds me of a guy I grew up watching, Billy Robinson, in the sense that she'll test you by roughing you up to see if you've got the fortitude to hang in there.
Catch wrestling god. Oh man, a windup of that forearm, and just systematically breaking down Taylor Rising. Lifting her up. No, Rising able to drive her weight back down. Roll up, small package by Rising.
Oh, and that was great balance by Rising.
Oh, shotgun drop kick from the champion, and the nipper by Athena.
That's what makes Athena so dangerous. She's double tough, but also double athletic.
Ooh, and fish hook here. And this is done just to humiliate, to get the mental edge.
Well, it also hurts.
Well,
And now the body triangle employed by the champion. Athena's putting that tight grip. And yes, the fish hooks into the mouth of the challenger, Taylor Rising.
She should try to cut the air off and smother her a little bit.
Well, Rising trying to break the grip with those elbows.
Ooh.
And the shoulders are down.
yeah, Rising can't wait for Athena to make a mistake. She has to create one.
Yeah,
Cover
Athena
here.
run her over with that clothesline and gets another near fall, 2 count for the champion.
You almost have to deploy somewhat of a judo playbook, Morrow, against Athena, where you got to use her body weight and her movement against her, because it's very difficult to land offense against the champion.
Ooh, oh, there's a shot here by Athena. Quarter face lock just twisting away on the challenger's head. Oh, the neck. Oh, the knee.
That's nasty.
And another knee.
Ooh, and
Rising unable to break the grip.
Come on, Taylor. I thought you were better than
I've never seen a cravat used to go into a high knee lift, but it's impressive.
I'm trying to cut Taylor down to size. She does Athena. The crowd trying to rally behind Taylor Rising here, the challenger.
And the challenger able to deliver a body shot, another shot to the body, but that cravat still employed by the champion. A roll up here by Rising, and only a 2 count.
But it's Rising with an opening here, more. Oh,
Thought she was going for that lung blower, and now Athena has the challenger on her shoulders. Up into the electric chair.
There you go.
uh-oh.
Looking for an electric chair suplex if she drives her back, but instead victory roll by Rising. The shoulders are down and the champion kicks out. Double stomp to the midsection by Rising.
Great move. Time to stick and move against Athena here. Able to counter that as we take a look now.
ROH Women's Championship presented by the hockey team, the Windsor Spitfires, defend the W, and well, Athena's looking to defend the ROH Women's Championship. The most dominant reign in ROH history, and when you look back at the history of ROH, that's even more impressive. There's Rising with an impressive clothesline. Back elbow by the challenger, ducks under the clothesline, and there is the code breaker by Taylor Rising.
Opportunity here for Rising.
And looking for that tiger feint kick. And Rising now in control of the champion.
Picking up the pace. I like what Rising's doing here.
Oh, Cazadora by the champion. Oh, face buster by Rising. This is it. New champion about to be crowned.
Oh!
Wow, so close.
Taylor Rising has impressed me. She's hanging in there against maybe the toughest lady I've ever seen.
And Morrow mentioned it. I mean, think about the dominant reign. Samoa Joe, Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness, the Briscoes, Jay Lethal. Men that we have seen dominate and make their name synonymous with ROH. That's what Athena has done. A win for Taylor Rising would not only get her the title, it would put her in some of the most rarefied air.
Would become only the 5th ROH Women's Champion in history. And there, the kick to the knee of the champion. And now it's Rising looking for the pedigree. Oh, it's well scouted by the champion. Drives the challenger to the ropes.
Oh. Wow!
Another knee lift there by Athena. Oh, and Athena just running over the challenger. Now,
Here we go.
Looking for a pump handle.
yeah, looking for that pump handle instead
got
now.
her.
Chicken wing. Oh! Beautifully done. Driving Rising into the canvas. Looks for the win. Only a 2 count. Samoan driver there by Athena.
Oh, and this is where Athena's got to watch herself. She can't lose her cool now. Take a look at the replay here. That pump handle into the Samoan driver. The skull of Rising driven into the canvas. Only getting 2. I got to think it was instinct or adrenaline that led to the kick out there. As we're seeing now, Morrow, maybe Athena thinking about the O-face.
Yeah, Athena was thinking about going up top, but Had other plans now, just toying with the challenger, Don.
She's teaching her a lesson right now. She's not happy that this match has gone this long.
And Aubrey Edwards can look on with nothing but contempt and disgust for the tactics of the champion. Unfortunately, nothing against the rules. Athena positioning herself for the O-face now, Morrow.
And Athena begins to ascend the turnbuckles, sensing that the end is near, setting her up for her patented finisher, the O-face. Instead, rises up and goes to the corner mount. And now the challenger valiantly trying to fight back. And the challenger looking to make the most of this high-impact opportunity. Superplex by Taylor Rising. Can she roll over? She does. Lateral press. Hooks the leg, only a 2 count.
And that was dead center of the ring. Rising back up on her feet.
Sunset flip. Drives Athena's head right into the canvas. This could be it. Another near fall for Taylor Rising.
Taylor Rising needs to not be frustrated. She needs to follow up, continue the momentum.
And DDT.
Planting the champion on her skull. The cover there, nothing wrong with that. A nice press, leg hook.
Reversal on the Irish whip now. Rising in the corner. Full head of steam from Athena. Walks right into the kick. This could be it.
Athena stunned. Athena stunned.
Oh, code breaker. Code breaker by Rising. It's over. It's, oh my God, so close to making history. So close to ending one of the most dominant title reigns in modern professional wrestling history.
Take a look at this. A hop, skip, and a jump, driving Athena's shoulders down. And Don, if I'm the challenger, I got to know that Athena's tank is drained from last night. I got to know that I've been wearing her down, that her own offense has been wearing down the challenger.
Perhaps this is the strategy, to your point. Taylor Rising trying to weather the storm.
Bump handle now by Taylor Rising, looking to end the reign of Athena. Athena stomps on her foot. Misses with the clothesline. German suplex with a release. Rising, showing off her strength. Discus layer missed. Oh, Saito suplex by Athena.
And that's rattled the challenger, Morrow, as Athena now.
And now she might go for O-face.
Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. Something different in mind.
What about, we got some sweet chin music coming up? Or?
I didn't know we hired the band.
She's warming up the band.
Each
HBK, eat your heart out. Athena looking to set up Rising for what could be the finishing touch on this title defense at Global Wars. Instead, Rising blocks the kick and catches Athena with a discus punch.
Southpaw connects. Taylor Rising popped up.
Power bomb! Athena with the power bomb. And now what's she trying? And they're looking for the Koji clutch. Athena's looking for the Koji clutch. It could be no escape for Rising. And Rising's tapping. The reign continues. She is forever champion for a reason. She is Athena, the ROH Women's Champion.
The winner of this match by submission and still Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Athena.
A tremendous effort from Taylor Rising.
And now 0 for 2 against the ROH Women's Champion. And the question is there anyone on God's green earth that can usurp the fallen goddess, Athena, and the ROH Women's Championship? It is so amazing to have this open door policy. 7 different promotions. Come on, Athena! You've made your point! You're holding on to the gold!
That's a message for future challengers right there.
Insult to injury and ignominious end there as Athena rubbing salt into the wounds of Taylor Rising.
Uncalled for, but not unsurprising, Morrow. 1,200 days, the championship reign continues.
Sold out crowd here at St. Clair's College in